Yes, we're live. I also activated the microphone so people can see you, can hear you. Hello, X2.
Man, I haven't been around the stream in a while.
Yeah, let's make some noise. Check out Simplex.
I need to get my Simplex set up.
Oh, Blue Sky failed.
Uh-oh.
I think it's because bad request. I think it's because I did at Mat Night and Blue Sky didn't.
No, wait. I'm not on there.
Yeah. The user account failed, and so it didn't just say, well, whatever. Then we take the string literally. No, it just straight up errored out. Okay, that's a choice.
Well,
Hey, Neurosite. So I guess we can go on Blue Sky and send the thing manually. What is this thing?
It looks exactly.
Thanks for being one of our first 10 million users.
Wow.
Brag a little. Yeah, no, thank you. Fuck off.
Yeah, it definitely has Mastodon vibes. Unless it's just a rapper.
I don't know. For me, it's very dead. It's fine. I feel like this type of communication. Okay, for me, this type of thing has already become boomer tech. Like it's like, to me, I look at this and I see pagers, or I don't know. Like it's IRC 2. That's what I see. But IRC. This is the era. It's not even the era of Discord 1 anymore. Now we're even past that. So hello everybody. Hello Bamboo Chacha, Irvin, Solalicious. Hello.
Yeah, hello everybody.
Okay, let's do this. Do you want tea?
I would love some tea.
Okay, then here's what we can do.
We start
pork. It is customary for my streams to start with me going AFK.
Oh no! I guess I won't be AFK, but I'm.
Yeah, I don't know. You can say here if you want. What tea do you want? Actual tea? Do you want the one that I made for you yesterday?
Oh, I'll make some.
Do you want to come choose? Huh?
You got like jasmine tea, right? Is that what your usual? I'm assuming that's your usual tea. You know what? I'll have what you're having.
Okay. I can look if I have jasmine tea. I don't think I do though.
I think that's Andrew's thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be right back. In the meantime, you can entertain the people.
Okay. Hi everybody. You're not going to see anything on screen, but I'll talk about what I'm working on. So every company I've ever worked at uses protobuf. And that's something I don't think we really have a lot of like great coverage for protobuf and Zig. So let's see, protobuf, Zig. I've looked at a couple libraries. I'm not sure if they're old or. Yeah, one's just like protobuf 3. I want 2 and 3 because. Oh, there's like a. Oh, Travis made one. Gen C, Gen Zig. I also want like a really good LSP as well. There's a couple out there, but I think it'd just be fun to write an LSP for protobuf. Read variant. Okay, so a lot of this is the low level stuff. I want to look for build.zig. Got the module. What's the generator? Proto-C echo to standard air. Proto-C gen zig. That's main.zig. So parse context. Code generator request. Code generator. The other thing I really want to do is have significant amount of testing done. Yeah, there's a bunch of examples here. Am I visiting Italy? Yes. My work has an offsite right now in Milan, and it was just I think I might be like the furthest traveling person. So that starts Monday. So I got here. I spent a Friday traveling, so I have the weekend to kind of get used to the time zone. Thank you, Lars. So yeah, so I'm just here for the week. I'm mostly hanging out with coworkers during the week, but on the weekend, or this weekend, I'm hanging out with Loris and Francesca. And then when, where's the camera? There you are. Then when the week's over, I get another weekend here, and then I'm going back home to Canada. What are you working on? My day job? So I work for a company called Sysdig. They do Linux cloud security.
No sugar?
Yeah, no sugar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
no sweetener whatsoever.
Okay, if you change your mind, I have some.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I like my tea bitter. Yeah, so, and in that, I usually work pretty low level, kind of kernel. I'm specifically on like the detections team. And so we work on detecting specific behavior given information from the Linux kernel. And notably, I have, or like I was hired to work with like BPF and stuff like that, because I've got a pretty good amount of experience there. Yeah, so I want a full-fledged solution. A lot of people are making, same decisions, such as like not supporting deprecated features of protobuf. But I'd like to make something that's, deprecated features have, maybe warnings, but because it's for something like groups in protobuf 2. You what is that? It's deprecated, but it's suggested that new designs don't use it. But I still, what about old designs? Where are they located? So that needs to be supported. But yeah, so I'm starting from the wire stuff is pretty straightforward. It's the parsing and so I'm thinking of starting by writing the language server to give you really good error messages and whatnot, and then language server, and then implementing the boring dry serialization and deserialization code later on. Oh yes, thank you. Are you gonna write a parser in Zig? Yeah, for protobuf. But yeah, you can't see. Today we're not actually focusing on that. That's just like what I'm working on the side. But mostly Loris is working on a Echo server for video, or for audio and or video streaming for his D2 application. And I helped last night. I did a ton of work, and I got a bunch of C code packaged into Zig, and so he's using that. And then it's called SRT, which is like this transport layer that's very good for streaming media, but you have to give it the codec to stream. And so I think he's going to use Opus for that today. And there's some libraries that Mock has done or put together for that, but they're also using their own like Zig release, or the official or semi-official releases that they use. But I'm a hardcore 0.13 guy, and so is all your code base. Okay, man, I guess I gotta get this LSP loop going.
Okay, I'm back. So how's it going?
Pretty good. I think I did an okay job shutting people up.
You shut people up. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So did you tell people about the plan for today?
Yep.
Okay.
The Echo server.
They know.
Streaming.
Okay, perfect. So here's the plan. The plan is we have a prototype client and a prototype server for these. Let's call it a Discord alternative, and it's like everything is very much a prototype, just like getting things off the ground. And the idea is, you know what? Maybe I can demo what I have for now. So if I speed up the client, you can see that it shows a very basic welcome screen, and then it connects to a server. The server syncs the initial data. As you can see, this is like a very horrible re-implementation kinda of the Discord interface, but you can join, you can expand the voice channel section, you join, and you hear music. Now, right now, this music, so the bookkeeping is happening in sync with the server. So when you try to join a voice channel, the server has to agree. But, well, the logic on the server right now is to just agree, but in any case, there's communication happening and synchronization happening with the server. But once you join, the music plays locally. It plays from the client, because I originally had these to test my ability to select audio devices from the system, like real audio devices, and mess with all that stuff. So obviously the next step would be to have that music play from the server. So the server has the music data, sends it over a network, and we play it off of the network. It's not a huge difference. Like, all of these things are like tiny incremental steps, but make a bunch of tiny incremental steps, and you made one big step. So the plan for this stream is also related to this. We have Matt has packaged for all your code base SRT. Probably having a link to what SRT is could help, I guess. SRT.
Yeah, I guess we need to have that. We should have that as a. It's in the build on, but
yeah. So SRT, secure reliable transport. I guess it's a protocol that builds on top of, I'm assuming, UDP. It's basically UDP plus its own retry system, and it's content agnostic, so it doesn't assume any specific encoding thing. It's just UDP++, TCP or ++, depending on how you want to look at it. I'm actually not even sure if this thing is going to be that important, but we packaged it. We can play around with it. In any case, this is going to be local network, so we don't expect lost packets or anything. Regardless, the idea then is to spin up a socket over this protocol and the client, one on the server, and have the server send us audio data that way. We're going to start by sending, I think, PCM data directly. So no weird encoding. We're going to send, quote unquote, the, a WAV file. How do you pronounce WAV? Like the file extension?
WAV file.
Yeah, wave. Okay. Yeah. So we're basically going to be sending over the network a WAV file, which works, but also it's horribly bloated. So that's going to be the starting point, and then we are going to try maybe to switch to Opus. So we'll see how far we can get. That's kind of the idea. Which GUI library are you using? I'm using DVUI. It's Intermediate Mode UI by David Vanderson. And yeah, it's kind of nice.
It looks awesome. I love it.
Yeah. So that's what I've been using for now. I've been putting a lot of emphasis on the concept of, by the way, everything that you've seen has been kind of slow, every interaction with the server. Like, for example, I send a message, and it takes a while for the message to be acknowledged. This is because I'm running the server in slow mode. You see, slow mode enabled. So basically, the server is on purpose sleeping for 1 second every time you send it something. And that allows you to basically test in the application how the application behaves when network is laggy, or more precisely, it's not like you care how the application behaves, how it's laggy. It allows you to design how the application behaves when it's laggy, because obviously it's not going to do anything interesting unless you account for it. So for example, this thing works like this because I have a concept of pending messages, and then I keep track of pending messages, and I know to remove the pending message whenever the message gets acknowledged, that kind of stuff. And there's also working on some good stuff and idea what. As far as I know, he is working on doing the GUI layer for his digital audio workstation, and so he's probably going to implement his own immediate mode UI, but I think he's going from first principles. So last I heard from him, he was playing around with Vulkan APIs to draw triangles on the screen.
Nice.
Yeah, that's not the path that we're taking here. Here, we're pulling in libraries like there's no tomorrow.
Wait, sorry, yeah, I was reading something. Whose workstation? Was it this?
Andrew.
Oh, you're talking Andrew. I thought you were talking about...
No. Andrew is I think he started working on his own digital audio workstation, and nice. And to make an interface for it, he's starting from, well, the very basics of Vulkan.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I like deep diving, but that's a little too deep for me. I just want a UI library that works.
Yeah, I feel like that for me, a system that has worked really well is the idea that you start off with dependencies, then you keep polishing your project. As your project becomes more polished, at some point, in the beginning, when you pull in a dependency, the dependency is way more polished than the rest of your program. Like the SRT transport is going to be able to do packet retry, and like it's fine-tuned for live communication, and it's clearly way better than everything else that I have right now going on in my application. But then at some point, as you keep polishing, then your dependencies start becoming the worst parts of your project, and that's when it's a good time to kick them out and maybe implement your own. Mm-hmm. So that's what I've been doing for my projects, and it has worked really well because it allows you to like explore the problem space when you're not fully familiar with it more quickly. Like I'm not familiar with how you do network audio. And then once you have more stuff in place, then you can say, you know what, it's been a pleasure. It's time to do the Yoshi thing. For me, where you jump off of it, and as it falls into the abyss, you reach for the flag. This has worked really well for me in Zine for a lot of things. Like I started using 3Sitter as my HTML parser. At some point, it became clearly the worst part of it, so I wrote my own. I I don't know. It was overall good, a good experience. So yeah, okay, let's make it happen. So originally, when we wanted to do this stream, we were thinking of doing instead a stream where we would package Opus, the Opus audio codec for Zig, but turns out that Steven Gutekunst beat us to it. Mac Engine has already a packaged version of Opus, so we don't need it, and we don't need to do it, and maybe we can. If once we're done, we are successfully done the first part, then maybe we can see if we can switch to that and if we can make it work. Okay, so step 1. Let's see, where do we start? Hey, to step. Oh, Matt, there's a question for you.
Oh yeah,
I saw you were looking at my buff lib.
Does support some version 2 features such as groups, but I'm not sure how complete version 2 support is. Yeah, I was thinking of looking at the language. It looks like you can make a parser that you could just like do everything, and then with the knowledge of, you go and search for like the syntax, like declaration, and then from there you do your analysis. That's how I was thinking of going about it, and I think that's pretty reasonable. But yeah, like, because like I was in, there's good reasons to use version 2 even over version 3, if not just for like backwards compatibility. Like, one of the things, like, I understand version 3 has some nice qualities about it, but the fact that you can have like required, like, everything's optional in version 3, which I find kind of annoying. So from like a certain perspective, it's kind of hard to program. Yeah, I was gonna make my own lib. If that's, cool by everybody else. It's also just kind of like a fun little thing I want to do for myself. We'll see if I actually like make anything that's complete. Yeah. I might what I might do is just like have the parser, like make my own parser and then import your lib and do all the encoding and code generation from there. I think, yeah, I just have some opinions on how the parser should be done.
Okay, so we tried to join we did successfully join a channel. We're getting details from the server where to connect to for the media transfer. We spin up a thread that opens an audio stream. It wants some state data that we're not really prepared to give to it right now, so we're going to integrate this later. This is our coded. This. Ooh, as a starting test, we could try to play sound. No, whatever. Never mind. That's another thing that we could try, but it's too complicated. Let's our code is to 1992. So we start up the audio system. We connect to the socket. Open stream, blah, 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 connect to the socket. We have a buffer. We keep reading. We log what we received. You're not using XCEV here. So the problem is all these things are complicated to integrate with non-blocking I/O. And I do think that there's value in using non-blocking I/O and one single thread to juggle all the data connections to all the servers. But I do think that it is worth to have a dedicated thread for the one voice chat that you're into, because it's always going to be one thread tops. You're only in one call at a time. And I don't know for sure if like blocking, non-blocking would make any performance difference. Although I can imagine that, if you have 10,000 things, 10,000 connections running off the other thread, that thread can do one thing at a time. So you might encounter delay that is not because of the network, but it's just like you're processing, like you're just spending time processing other streams and not processing the audio/video stream. So setting that aside, integration is annoying and complicated, and all these libraries, it's just easier to prototype this stuff off of a dedicated thread. Architecturally is not a inherently bad decision, so I'm going with that for now. He lost interest in protobuf. Oh, well, let me show to everybody the future of protobuf.
Sweet.
So I have a protocol section.
Oh, yeah.
So here's how I send messages let me start with the server in my application. So let's do this one. Like there has been update. The list of live online people in like voice channels has changed. So this is the message that says, oh, this person for this channel has either joined or left. So the message starts with its length. So everything is length prefixed. Then there's a marker byte that tells you which message it is, which for now is just a byte with a letter that I'm choosing to be somewhat representative of what the thing is, but whatever, just one byte. I should probably turn that into an enum, and then, but it doesn't matter in any case because I'm putting those things into a switch. So like if there's a duplicated value, the switch will tell me. So not a big of a deal. And then I just serialize everything on the wire and then read it back. That's it. If there's a slice, like if there's a string that I'm sending over the wire, I use this. I have write small slice. This is a slice with a prefix with a 16-bit length. So a small slice can be only up to 64 kilobytes, which is already way too much. Like this is like for short messages, not like user messages, for example. Application defined messages in a sense. And yeah, that's how I've been rolling. It's very low tech, but it works, man. It works. I don't know if you saw this, Matt. That was on, I think Lobsters has it. How Discord reduce WebSocket traffic by 40%. They basically
Z standard.
Yeah, they had a better compression library. I bet you that also they got that result because their messages are like this.
Oh yeah,
right.
They're just JSON.
Yeah. And then it keeps like nesting and then they have a ton of other fields like this stuff they repeated 10 fucking thousand times. So like every message, it's like a I don't know,
denormalized or. Like there's a lot of repeated information.
Yeah, like field names everywhere. I'm not sure. I haven't seen it myself, but that's my guess.
Yeah. Sorry, what was the 64K for? Was that like a name? String?
No. Okay, so here's how it works.
Thanks. Oh, that's a Matt chat.
Yeah.
Message.
So
okay.
let me show you the full workflow for this.
I have a funny story kind of related to this. Okay. My friend Peter we had like I go to these LAN parties. I have a group of friends. We have quarterly LAN parties. There's like 20-ish people. My friend Peter made like a game for it. It was like it was like a 3D little game. You were a Doge. Everyone was a Doge, and you're playing dodgeball.
Okay.
He wrote it in Unity, and there was no cap on like your player name. So someone just put in all of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone as their player name, like the entire text of the book.
As one does.
Yeah, it was great.
Could you still play?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it just like there'd be one dude running around, and then there'd be like about half of a screen full of text, just kind of like following them, and it would just that's just the behavior that it had.
Okay. So the workflow is this: client sends, for example, a channel create request. And the server, so the client instantiates it, serializes it on the wire. Server parses it off the wire, then the server has to reply. One thing that I realized, so while everything is not super high tech, one thing that I wanted to make easier on myself was the idea that there's going to be a ton of requests that need some kind of reply struct. So I have this generic reply struct where basically every request has .reply. So the server parses this request from this client request and then does .reply. And each one of those has semantically the signature allows you to specify like this enum. These are the possible outcomes for this specific request. Like you create a channel, then you could have the name is already taken. So it tells you name taken. Other requests might have a different set of possible outcomes. And so this is like, how can I say, this is like the idiomatic interface. And then this creates a standardized client reply where the assumption is that the result fits a single byte. So we do int from enum to serialize it into a untyped byte. And then extra is where you can potentially put your like an extra error message. Like let's say that the thing could fail for a variety of reasons, and not all of them you want to make separate enums, and so you just have one extra field and you plop in there a string, and then hopefully that's good enough. And so that way there's like just one generic reply, and I don't have to make 10,000 different ones. There are like all basically the same exact thing over and over. Of course, if a request needs like significantly different reply structure, then it doesn't have necessarily to conform to this. But this basically allows me to cut down the number of silly, tiny reply objects, one per request, where they're all the same. That's all it does, basically. And like the usage of this stuff looks like this. You can see like we receive a channel create message, we parse it, we reason about it. In this case, we just try to create a new channel. And if the creating fails because the name was already taken, then we create a reply and we set it to name taken, we serialize it, shoot it over the wire, call it a day. Otherwise, we send a reply that says, okay, probably this could be also made nicer, right? We don't need to duplicate all of this stuff. We just need to somehow obtain what the result should be. But whatever. That's the idea. Okay, so what was I doing before showcasing this? I was moving around the music data. So I'm moving the song to the server from the client. Then Play Music will need to do something with the song. I copied over some of the old code. This is going to need to be readapted. This spawns a server socket. We should probably spawn this server socket right away, now that I think about it, not just in this case. We should spawn it in the beginning, in main. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. No need to do this. We reply with just go to port 1992. It's going to be ready, waiting for you. So this one starts the server socket. Does it do listen also? It does do listen. Okay, so we need to just do accept. Okay, and now we have the thing in here where we keep sending down the music down the pipe. Let's comment this out for now. Let's see if we can establish the connection first.
Oh, you basically invented Wayland. What's that about?
The generalized reply struct that I didn't use for multiple requests. I'm sure that other people before me had the problem of, I don't want to make 10,000 differently named same things over and over. I guess that's a C concern. If you're doing C++, you just don't give a fuck. You make that thing generic in 10,000 different ways, and then you just go to town.
Probably.
Yeah. By the way, if anybody has questions for Matt, feel free to ask. That's your opportunity to have him, I don't know, tell you the truth, the whole truth. He might even use emojis, which, as you know, it's the only way you can actually know the real truth of things. Oh, by the way, Matt,
what?
Talking about insane things and insane issues. So, question for you. What do you think of Semver v0? As in, what if somebody were to change Semver and say, well, when you have a v0 project, it's actually not unstable. Basically, your minor version becomes your major version, and your patch version becomes your minor version. So you're at v0.2, you are already offering backwards compatibility guarantees over the 0.2. And that's how it should be.
I believe that's actually the Semver spec. If it's v0, like the breaking change, it happens at the minor.
No, it is not the Semver spec yet. It might become.
Oh, okay.
At v0, you don't have any.
Yeah, the idea like even a patch could break a patch increase or.
Yeah, that's how it is at v0. You know what? Let's go.
You know what? I don't like it.
You like it? Or
I don't.
You don't like it?
No, I because it's all you're doing is like you're having the same behavior. It's changing the decimal location.
Check out the highlighted passage.
Major version 0 is for initial development. Yeah, because then so if you do what you just did, the behavior is effectively the same. You've changed some of the semantics, like you've moved the decimal places over, and for this, what I like about the 0.yz, what it says here currently, is just like you have a state where you're like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, we're still working on it.
And I like that.
Okay. Yeah, you wouldn't have the ability to have that with the new system.
Yeah. Do you? One of the things that I think affected my version or like way of thinking about things too. Do you know how the Linux kernel is versioned?
No.
So when they increase the major version, effectively what happens is once the minor version gets a little too big, they increase the major version.
Okay.
Yeah. It's usually around 20-ish, I believe. So it's completely feelings based.
Okay.
On how you feel about numbers. I love that about it. Because, I mean, I work with the kernel all the time. You could have shit break. If people backport stuff, nothing matters. Nothing matters for the Semver for the kernel.
So there's why is there an R in there? Who put an R at the beginning of my link? I didn't.
So someone is trying to say that like, but so
okay. Let me tell you the story.
Okay.
The story is apparently npm and a second package manager that I will keep hidden for now implements what I was telling you. So it implements the non-spec thing where at V0, it basically bumps you up. Like if you are at 0.2.1, then 0.2.5 comes out. It bumps you up, assuming that 0.2.5 is backwards compatible with 0.2.1.
Yeah, that's just kind of like you forgot that rule about Semver, about initial development.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yes.
That seems like it
here's the thing. NPM does this. And then somebody, this person, said, well, you know what? Instead of making NPM align with the spec that it's supposed to implement, what if we change the spec to mirror what NPM implements?
Amazing.
Which
yeah, I hate it.
Which in my eye is not the greatest idea. But yeah, they're trying to basically change the spec to implement this.
I mean, like, it's not like NPM breaks the spec, it's just that it has less than desired behavior.
Yeah, it
because like my way of understanding, there's some sort of principle. It's like it starts with an H or an M, like Hammond's principle or something like that. And the idea is if you depend on something, then you depend on all behaviors. So for example, you might have a patch version that changes, let's say like something that returns a list, and then the API doesn't change, the behavior changes, so it's like a patch improvement. So if you were to like do a patch and you were to like sort the list, but before it was unsorted, someone depends on that list being unsorted in some way. Or maybe it's sorted and then unsorted because there's something like that. And so what I always think of Semver as in like, it's less, like if you break the API, for sure, you can increase the major, that's fine. The minor is like, it probably doesn't break the API. Even by adding things, you can
people make
shuffle things around. And same thing with patches. So I always see Semver as a kind, there's some hand waving to it. And so by NPM breaking, or like it's just being a little aggressive.
Yeah.
For...
That's kind of the thing, yeah. So, Ron, the way it works, I believe, is that whenever you add a package on NPM, so you do npm install, do you have to do also -save, maybe, -s? In any case, whenever you add a package, I believe that by default, it gets added like this.
Yeah. Yeah, the caret is for major.
Yeah. And the caret, basically this says that, or maybe it doesn't even.
It'll never automatically upgrade to version 2.
Yeah,
pretty much. But anything else,
but within V1, it will work. Yes, but the thing is that you will also get this.
So it'll also go up to. It won't go to anything.
But it won't go up
V1, but it'll go up to 0.6.
Yeah, exactly. And. So this is basically the point. In reality, it's not like NPM doesn't implement other logic. Yeah. It's just that this symbol here implies this behavior of, and it basically treats patch as minor as major.
Now the easy fix for this for an NPM would actually be, and it would be, backwards compatible with all existing software. Would be when they're downloading a new dependency and it starts with a 0, they do the minor upgrade. So the symbols always mean the same thing, and they mean a very, very simplistic thing. Like if you were to manually type out caret 052, then you could upgrade to 0.6. But if you're doing like npm install, if they were to just insert that as the upgrade string, having the tilde or whatever the minor upgrade character is for 0 somethings, they would fix the problem.
Yeah. Or you just fix the spec. That also works.
Well, so I guess I'm talking about in terms of like these. I don't believe these symbols are part of the spec for Semver.
Oh, right? You're right. That's NPM.
Yeah, they're like
specific
NPM
stuff.
thing, and it's kind of like here's the upgrade path.
Well. Yeah, semantic versioning also tells you that when a thing is supposed to be backwards compatible or not, it doesn't even tell you like, and thus ye shall upgrade. That's a choice that NPM makes.
Yeah.
So to be clear, NPM does this thing where you write down 0.5.2, and then, when you did this for the first time, you get 0.5.2. But then after a while, a user clones your project, tries to run it. Part of running it means first installing the dependencies. When you're installing the dependencies again, what npm will do is it will see this, but it will not try to get 0.5.2. It will try to get 0. Max it can get.
If you don't have a lock file.
If you don't have a log file.
Yeah.
Or I think...
I'm pretty sure it's pretty good with the log files.
Yeah, I think that, I don't know exactly what the defaults are, but sure, if you have a log file, then you can, one way or another, get the behavior that you install verbatim exactly what's in the log file. But otherwise, if you don't have a log file, or if you, either by default or by specifying another flag, you decide to ignore the log file, or I guess upgrade the log file, however you want to look at it, then you get newer version of stuff. With Rust, for example, with cargo, you have to pass -- locked. Otherwise, it will go ham.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And in fact, cargo is the second mystery package manager that likes to bump your shit up, including having this behavior of bumping you up at V0 versions of packages as if they were V1. That's it. Such is life.
Yeah, we don't have this problem.
No, we don't.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if we necessarily want... I mean, we already have our own log files, right? Or,
not really.
Everything's pinned.
It's because we don't bump up dependencies at random.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know. In my mind, it's the obvious superior choice. So.
Oh, we got a good question. Any exciting microzig updates? Last Bambuch Chacha, have you looked at the last merge or patch that was added? And I hope you like STM32. Actually, I'll just explain it rather than you alone looking it up. There was, there's a lot of Rust embedded projects out there, and there's a company called Embassy, and they're trying to make a unified STM32 hardware abstraction layer with Rust. And so that requires a lot of effort to gathering correct data about the register layouts for STM32. So that's there's kind of a couple problems here. So I'll start at the beginning. You need to have, or the ST Micro will hand out these XML files called SVD. They describe the special memory layout for all the memory mapped I/O. And there's a couple problems with this. So number one, they're often wrong, which is a problem. I guess they're partially generated, partially handwritten, and so there are issues with them. And they're inconsistent. So if you were trying to create a code generator based off of the SVD spec, very similar chips will have noticeably different code outputs because of the different... SVD is kind of gross. It's got a lot of features to it. There's multiple ways of doing the same thing. And so that's kind of where the inconsistencies happen. And so you have natural... when you're generating for any language, you'll end up with different code for the same register accesses. So I think MCRS/STM-data, STM32-data, they have a bunch of, they've handwritten a lot of data, so it's consistent in structure, and they've extracted the different hardware blocks that STM32 uses and kind of deduplicates it all over the spot. So if different different devices will just point to their implementation of GPIO or an ADC, and then so that's completely deduplicated. So what I did was I took that data and I generated one zig file that just handles everything, and it ended up just being 20 megabytes, which sounds like a lot, but it's actually way smaller than I thought. I actually thought we would need to split up all the STM32 like register files into different packages just because it would be like several hundred megabytes. And so with it being like that, like I'm quite happy to just keep it as a single package. And then from there, there's also a bunch of other information that we can use to automatically generate some stuff for our own HAL, and then generate for our own HAL, and then we can have our own consistent HAL for STM32, which is a massive catalog of devices. So that's exciting. We're probably gonna do some behind the scenes reworking of the build system that have been long needed to be done, just to keep up with kind of like how the build system works. And yeah, right now a lot of the guys are working on the new Raspberry Pi microcontroller support for that, and they're very, very excited. So that's exciting. What else? That's kind of it. It's just like we just work on the low level tools that are available. But there's a lot of people joining the Discord. We're having, I swear, for like 2 years, we had tons of people joining the Discord, but it'd be like Vesim, Felix, and I chatting, and now we've got like at least like 5 to 7 other people that are pretty regular. Some really cool projects people are working on, so it's very exciting. Oh yeah, I want to do either integrate tiny USB or start working on a USB stack written in Zig. That's something I'm excited about too, because I bought like a bunch of USB standard like books on how to do this stuff. All right, back to protobuf. That's my answer to the question.
Is this Hex text editor Helix? That's Helix.
Is Hex a different editor?
I have no clue. Maybe that's Helix typoed. Maybe it's not, but it is Helix. Oh, there's also some messages on YouTube, but let's see.
Oh, we're streaming on YouTube too.
Oh yeah, we are. I can bring this up on screen.
Oh, there we go. Is this everything, or is that YouTube as well? Or no, that's YouTube. That's
Twitch, but we have Twitch also.
Oh, nice. How do you have the split here?
That's Arc. You can that's Arc browser. You can drag 2 tabs, one on top of the other, and it gives you a split. You can also do horizontal split if you want. Arc.
It's a browser.
It's a browser. It's a Chrome fork. Well, it's a WebKit based browser, but it does have interesting stuff.
Oh yeah, that's actually kind of nice from like a UI perspective.
Yeah, there's a couple interesting UI ideas in Arc.
Yeah. Okay, what else? What else are they offering here? I'm just gonna download it now. Oh, but like,
there's no Linux version of Arc though. Yeah, it's not perfect. Like the browser situation is kind of a mess.
I've given up on Linux desktop environments.
Yeah, they also were using Firebase for the homepage, and they bungled the implementation in a ridiculous way. Yeah, I don't know. It's they fixed it though, so.
Oh, the remote code execution thing?
Yeah, so basically they have a homepage thing, and they have some social features, basically, that were implemented using Firebase in a very stupid way.
Okay. Maybe I'll wait for a little bit. I should focus on getting the job done that I'm trying to do right now.
Connect error, connection setup failure, connection timed out. Oh, that's actually possible because I don't think I restarted the server. They also use Swift for some reason. Yeah, but they use Swift because I guess it's like they are Apple first people and they care about design. And I mean, you can see that they are putting some effort into the design, like whether you like it or not.
Yeah, just the one thing for Swift, like, isn't there a lot of like native UI elements that Apple, like, you can only use Swift for?
They have the whole Swift UI thing, which is basically React but native to macOS, and apparently they also re-implemented most of it on Windows, so they can still use Swift UI on Windows using, I don't know if they use native Windows stuff or if they just have their own implementation of all the widgets or what, but I don't know. I would say, if I have to be honest, I think Swift is there are probably worse choices. I feel like there are definitely better choices than Swift. It's hard though. Like, I think it's also Andreas Kling went with Swift for Ladybird. And I think that's another case where it could be better, it could be worse. I think they're placing ourselves into a lot of pain when it comes to moving out of macOS, because Swift is kind of ass outside of macOS. But at the same time, understanding their position, their sensibilities, I wouldn't know what a better choice would be. I know that the Swift comes with a list of downsides, but I wouldn't know what they could choose that would be better. Again, given their sensibilities and their situation. The Zen browser, which is based on Firefox, man, let me tell you, I might not love a browser based on Chrome, but I would fucking hate a browser based on Firefox. Like, as far as I'm concerned, Firefox, it's boomer tech. just like Twitter, Blue Sky, and company. Please get rid of that shit. I'm so tired. I'm still angry that that it doesn't know how to render Helvetica. They have this issue open. It's been 14 plus years. Still couldn't figure it out. Unreachable code. Oh no. You probably cannot do getOS socklen on uninitialized stuff. That's bad. Okay, I guess that means that in the server, the client address needs to be initialized. I guess we can make it a copy of our address. But we don't have it in there, right? No. Does it have like a default initializer at all? No, it does not. So we could do parse IP, I guess, just so that we can get it into a reasonable state. No field member function get OS. Oh, because it's try. So what do you mean by network audio? It means that we're sending audio and there's a wire between the client and the server. That's the idea. Oh, I think we're succeeding. We connected, and then we got an attempt to unwrap EOF. So we got an EOF. Where did we get an EOF? Oh, the server died. Segfault. Oh no. Panic during a panic, aborting. We're segfaulting in the server. Hello, Bifrel. Are we implementing voice chat? Kinda, yeah. We're working our way towards voice chat. Matt Knight is here to, I don't know, assist me. Originally, we were thinking of doing some more Zig build porting work. This guy is a fucking machine. He ported yesterday So he flew in from the West Coast. Same day. Was it same day or did you sleep first?
I had a nap for
Yeah, you had a 30-minute nap. Okay, then that evening, our evening, he's, I don't know, next day morning or something.
Middle of the night.
Middle of the night.
It was the espresso. I haven't had coffee for like 3 months practically. So
yeah, so this guy, guess what? He put 3 repos on all your code base. Finally, we get 0 ver in Semver. You're in favor of that change? I'm not sure I am. I don't like the rationale. So I don't think that the behavior is insane. It's fine. We can live with it. It's cool. I just don't like the idea of, oh, NPM behaves differently than the spec. Let's update the spec according to NPM's behavior. That part seems sus to me. So, yeah, so we packaged 3 things. Well, he packaged 3 things. That was awesome. So we're thinking of packaging also Opus, but apparently there's no need. So now we're pushing forward with the prototype stuff. So there's only one reason, I think, why we might segfault. Here, I suspect that this thing somehow, somewhere, keeps a handle. No, but that's weird. It shouldn't keep a handle.
Just run it in a debugger.
I could.
Yeah, that's where to go.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Oh, you're getting something, right? For the... I didn't see that. I saw the panic in a panic.
I like there are at least some rules about X versus Y in 0xY. It doesn't need to be exactly like NPM, of course. Okay, I have the superior thing. Hey, Batlag, I've been replaced. Listen, one mat, another mat. We were talking about yesterday about rugs. There's a rug thing that we're putting in front of our kitchen, in front of the kitchen sink in case you have like splashes of water get on the ground. Guess what he said that thing is called? It's a mat, that thing as well. So everything is a mat. There's no difference. Human, rug, whatever. So, but Matt, no, you're not being replaced because, so... we packaged SRT. We implemented SRT, but SRT is content agnostic, so it doesn't have any audio codec in it. All it does is spin up a funky UDP connection. So, so we have this we're setting up this transport. I'm now gonna send PCM data over the wire. So I'm gonna send a WAV file basically over the wire. And so if we succeed at this, and then the Opus stuff is, and then if you want to look into the Opus stuff, then I guess that can be the next step. So I don't know. We're just making progress. So. And also this is just audio. Video and like productifying this, I think there's still gonna be a long road ahead of us. In any case, hey Stewie, hello. Canada and Italy unite for audio programming. Yes. It's like,
but also get out of here with that pun.
Wait, what's the pun? Wait, the one after this one. That's the pun. Oh yeah, Matt on a Matt. Right.
Yeah, you're fired. Wait, actually, first, can I speak to you in my office?
Other LAN, lower than LAN. I don't know, man. I don't know if other LAN is...
Uh-oh. Maybe... Other LAN, you're doing some stuff.
Oh, no, we are in C++.
Yeah.
No!
Hey, at least it's... The nice thing about LLDB is that it's way better at viewing C++ than GDB.
So it's our accept. I suspected that our accept was the problem, and yes, it is indeed the problem. Freak.
Yeah, let's see. It's probably the weird like get sock lens stuff. Maybe.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Because I'm sending it over with also the tag. I'm an idiot because this originally was supposed to be just a case. Now it's a full union that needs to become .any.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Run it again. I would keep it under LLDB unless.
Nah.
Okay.
I'm confident.
Good luck.
It's good luck. It's working.
You're confident in that giant C++ stack?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
There's no way.
The one where we had to turn off all UB sanitization.
Yeah,
okay.
The one and only. Let's see if we.
I got an
No, we're still
unreachable.
failing. Oh god damn it! It's still faulting, man.
Oh wow. Huh. Is there any pinning that you need to do?
That's the same.
Let me. Yeah. Do you need to keep that?
You mean the address pinned?
Yeah.
That seems weird to me.
It does seem weird, but I mean, anything's possible. CPP coming from?
Okay.
The SRT itself is
client header is now a global.
But the really nice thing about it is that they just like only have a. I don't know if it's only, but they provide their own C API.
Okay, now it's global memory. Can't go out of scope. Where's the CPP coming from? It's the SRT library. Check out all your code base SRT, and then you can get all the CPP that you might want. Yeah, we're still like faulting.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
Where are we faulting then?
Yeah, let's look at the like what's the address getting passed down? What's trying to get accessed?
SRT.
And it's in that call, right? So
SRV.handle. Let me double check that we did actually set this field correctly.
Oh, are we dealing with
Create socket. Bind. Blah blah blah. Listen.
Yeah.
And then return a server socket with this handle. So this part seems correct. Also, it's not even erroring out. It's just straight up panicking. Well, segfaulting. Because segfaulting means that I gave it a bad pointer, but I didn't, man. Maybe instead of .any, I need to do .in here. That shouldn't make any difference, though. Also, this address is sus. I did that earlier. It still poops itself. It doesn't even like
go back to the
static memory.
LLDB has the information we need, probably.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Let me add just a little bit of logging out of curiosity. So let's make this. Oops. Okay, let's make this. Put this outside. Oh, actually, I could even put this inside. Better namespace. Okay. So log.debug.
By making that var, is that a wait? Is that like a static declaration?
You mean this?
Yeah.
This is still global. Like
it's still global,
it's still global, but lexically it's namespace. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So ampersand
Yeah, that'll be pretty good.
The funny thing is that I'm doing the same exact thing in the client connection code, and that one works. We actually made it work successfully. Although, I mean, I'm doing the same thing, just not with accept, but with connect. But an address is still involved, and we were doing the same exact thing. Okay. Let's make it fail once, and that will give me... Oh, connection refused? Oh, wait, what is happening? No, this is not the command. This is the command. Okay, so we are... Wait a second. The accept worked. Oh, I guess no, it didn't exactly work. It's like, it's just, we're stuck on the accept. We need to return from the accept whenever whenever a client tries to connect. Okay, so now we try to make a client connect. Client connected, init done, segfault. Okay, now I'm actually curious. Yeah, okay, we just segfault right away. We definitely don't surpass that point. I mean, we kind of knew that already. I just wanted to...
Yeah, get LLDB going again. And then, yeah, do a repro. Yeah, press run, yeah.
Right.
All right, it's PW Adderlen. You can do a list as well to get a bit more. Oh no, it's so Adderlen. So we're passing in the address of 10, or X10.
Check if the length of the buffer to fill the name in was large enough.
Up, or type in up. So we go up a frame, because that gets passed in Adderlen. And here, yeah, Adderlen is still passed in as 10. Oh wait, no, that should be No, sorry, it's not Adderlen that's the issue. It's the PW.
No, I think Adderlen is fine. Adderlen is like 10 bytes, right? And this is the address. By the way, we printed this shit earlier. Let's see if we
size 16. So Adderlen is fine. I thought we had like a address is X10. If you see the bad access, so. Oh, wait. Does that need to be a pointer to an int, maybe? I think it needs to be a pointer. Yeah. Quickly. Yeah, cut my dick off, but like, go to Adderlen.
Do you want me to go to this line and check the signature, or
yeah, go to I think this guy. Yeah,
this
118.
Guy. Okay.
Yeah, it might be. Oh yeah, you're probably gonna have to make a length variable and then point to it. Crazy that we. How do we not get a type issue or anything like that? Yeah, Adderlen is
1186. Where's the
sock adder? Yeah.
Where's the signature for this thing?
Oh, right down.
Okay, it's here. I think.
No, down.
Down?
Yeah.
Oh,
here we go. Yeah.
Yeah,
PW adder is a pointer, or Adderland is a pointer. But then, wait.
These fucking C libraries, man.
Int,
Okay.
int pointer. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Let's SRT. Let's just go up. Go back to LLDB just so we can follow this up a little bit. Okay, we get up to SRT accept. And then Adderland is an int.
And then it's us.
Yeah.
Wait, no, Adderland is an int?
Int pointer.
Int pointer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I guess we got failed by the type system and the weird way in which all this shit works.
Yeah, go.
You know what? That actually makes sense. Because it was saying that's a seg fault. You're trying to access 0x10. We're trying to access the length as a pointer.
Why is this?
Why does this guy want to write there?
Can we go to the C import? Like, why is this not an issue? Yeah, Adderland. Oh, I don't like. I think Zig is automatically converting an integer into a pointer here. I really don't like that. You gotta go to like Linux or.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, whatever. Yeah, the type system could have saved us, in theory. I don't know, LAN. Just add a 9%.
It has to be a mutable pointer.
No, it needs to be a section of memory that you can write to.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I would assign it a the value.
Sorry. Wait.
Adderland is good. Whoa.
Wait, no, I was modifying the wrong thing. Okay, so wait.
Yeah, I don't think you need to make them global anymore. Yeah, and I would just like incast the actual get socket length and assign that initially. Yeah.
Oh, you're saying you assign the call and then okay, that sounds good.
I don't know, but the type it needs to be a mutable pointer. You'll need an incast probably on the get OS socklen. Yeah.
Okay, no failure.
Crash.
Where's my message though?
To do implement WebRTC or whatever media stuff.
Receive error, connection was broken. Yes. Where's my print though? Error receive. Where's my print? Oh, I guess it's like buffering the message and it's not necessarily like flashing right away. Do we have a flash just to... But wait, even when we close, it should receive a message correctly. Where's my print? I want to see my message receive print. Where is it? I was expecting to see this. Is this like a read all of some kind? Receive error. Connection was broken. So this read doesn't return... How does that even work? Um, the server is sending data, right? Yeah. Send message. Send message to...
Okay.
I don't think the other stuff matters anymore. Now, I think it just writes to it once. It doesn't keep track of it. It's just for our utility. We don't use it for anything, so that's fine. Okay, so SRT message sent. Here we connected. Connection was broken. Okay, yeah, fair. But dude, where's my goddamn message, man? I guess there's some buffering going on. You know what? We can have the server keep sending hello for a while or something. Now we're entering the territory of this thing has its own ideas in terms of how it should behave, and those ideas are implemented in C++. Those are C++ ideas. Mm-hmm. So, oh no. Stuff is not as fun anymore, huh?
Did you see the website for the company that made SRT? Or at least seems to own it, or...
some of it.
High Vision?
I think, yes.
Yeah, the website's kind of awesome.
Is it?
Mission critical. They imply that it's for the military.
Oh, right.
Video stream.
Mil spec.
Yeah, mil spec.
So STD time sleep 100 times STD time dot ns per ms. Is that a thing? It is. Let's go. Okay, so we're sending an hello every 100 milliseconds. We don't break. We keep doing that forever. Okay, let's see. Let's see if this works any better. Actually, you know what? Let's move inside also some logging. Okay, so we're receiving. It's just a matter of like buffering.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all the weird C++ ideas of the library. Okay, so this is in place. Next is we stop sending hello, we start sending the song. So I guess it is a while through also in our case, as long as we can manage. And the idea is pretty much the same. We send some stuff. I guess we want to send a section of the song. Then sleep. I mean, technically, we could just send the entire song, then sleep for the duration of the song, then sleep for almost the full duration of the song, then send it again. I guess that would work. That wouldn't be necessarily super good, but yeah. Okay, so our message now, it's gonna be the song. And then we sleep for, okay. Now we need to sleep for song.len times, I think that's a 48K file, port audio, 48, yeah, it's a 48K. So this is the sampling rate. And that is wait. I think this is times 1 divided by. I think that's how it is. I'm not sure if that's correct though. Yeah, this is a fraction of a second. We have that many fractions of a second, and then we turn those in nanoseconds. That I think makes sense. Well, we'll see, I guess. So this keeps sending the song over. I guess on the other side we can log what we received. Don't print it anymore, just keep receiving. Okay, let's see how this behaves. Yeah. My connection refused. Oh, server doesn't build. Right. Only one channel audio file? Yes, it is mono. It's mono, and then we blast it on both channels manually. Yeah, okay, so I need to moderate. Give me a sec. I need a quick bathroom break, and then I'll be right back.
Look at the comments now. Let's see, what are we doing? Song length. One over 48,000. I'm pretty sure that'll make it a comp time int. I think you need to have the decimal place for things to become float. I need to figure out how to disable an LSP from a certain file type.
Good luck, man.
Yeah. Like I've got one here, but it's not attached, which is fine.
Okay, so okay, so people are saying that this is gonna turn into a weird thing. You know what? We'll see what happens. I just need now to move the file over. So the file used to be inside of client, I think. Yeah, look at it, data loop.row. So
Interesting. Okay.
extracted. Right. Those are floating point samples. 2 bytes as slice. Well, guess what? Oh, no, we do need kind of that. Well, slice as bytes. Let's go. Is it as bytes? Let's go. God, dude, okay, no. You should not be sending the song this fast. Jesus Christ. Okay, so should this be .0? Will this do anything? Uh-oh. We're now in weird Ziggy territory.
What's happening? Uh-oh.
Okay, what's the inverse of a frequency?
Period.
It's a period.
Or cycles.
Period.
Think. Now, I think that's... I really want to know what the type 1 over...
A period is in seconds.
Yeah. Will it be... will that be an integer division, or...
No, I want it to be float.
You want... I know, you want it to be, but what's the language semantics?
I have no fucking clue.
I bet...
No, if I put 0.0, I think it's either a complaint or...
I hope it's a complaint, yeah. Let's see. Come on. There we go. Lovely. Big fan.
Okay.
You gotta put 1.0.
Okay, check this out. Oh, I can do 1.0.
Yeah.
You're right.
Now, if you get rid of the decimal in the 48,000, does that... Can you do that?
Wait, I could have done that before already then.
Oh, I love that even more. Yeah.
There we go. Now, yeah, the 0.0 is enough. The 1.0, like, look, here's how I can, I think, simplify the expression. Like this. I think, no, I was thinking you can move it there, maybe not. You know what? It's good as it is right now. It's really good. This is waiting a lot. Wait, is that... Oh, you know what? That song is probably pretty long now that I think about it. Okay. So next step is we're sending the song over. Now we need to plop this data into our ring buffer. And we also need some form of, I guess, back pressure of some kind, maybe. I don't understand why you multiply ns. It's not ns per ns per second. Sorry, yes. I multiply by that because this formula has a meaning. It tells you basically how long the song is in seconds. But then sleep doesn't accept seconds. Whatever sleep accepts is, well, it's defined in the signature of sleep. So sleep could accept whatever unit of measure, and it happens to accept nanoseconds. So you have to you have to multiply by how many nanoseconds are in a second. So if the song ends up being long 5 seconds, then you want 5 times a few zeros. How are you liking Ghosty? It's great. It really is great.
Yeah, use it as a daily driver.
Yeah, daily driver, no problems ever at all. 10 out of 10. See, people on YouTube are asking, are you using some kind of protocol like RTP or mock? What's mock? I'm going to look into mock now. By the way, if you have more library suggestions, I'm curious to take a look at them, or just blindly sending audio. So listen, libraries and dependencies are good, but if you start thinking that doing things on your own means blindly sending audio, you're always going to be a captive to somebody else's bugs. So be aware, like the people that made all these RTP mock things, they might be smart, but like you should put whatever they do into discussion. So in any case, no, I'm not YOLOing this. We are using as a transport what is it? We're using SRT. We have a SRT package for Zig. That's kind of like I think it's an RTP alternative, with the difference that RTP probably is content aware, I believe, while SRTP is content agnostic. As for the codec, we're using nothing. We are blindly sending samples over the wire for now. So what was I saying? Yeah, we need to now do the more audio stuff for real. What is the program supposed to do? Playback whatever audio it receives from the server. So here's the question. Is there already some kind of ring buffer concept, maybe? So I know that there is a ring buffer implementation in the standard library, but is it in any way hookable to a stream right away, or do we need to put the glue ourselves? Stores read and write indices. Is empty if full len mask. Returns index modulo the length. Mask to read. Consume a buffer. Read first. What about write? Slice at, slice last. Write assume capacity, write slice. Write slice assume capacity, write slice forwards. Write bytes into the ring buffer, returns full if the ring buffer does not have enough space without writing any data. Okay, so forwards is not interesting. Write slice. So we kind of want write slice, I guess. It's not thread safe. That's fine. The network and the audio are in the same thread. I made the executive decision of putting them in the same thread, which probably is not a bad idea, because I don't think we need to do anything particularly different, at least for now. So yeah, we can simplify our life that way. You do that for fun, or is there a particular need to stream audio? The need is that I want to listen audio coming from the server, so it's not for fun. I'm interested in what the server has to say. We're writing a chat application where people can join a call and chat together. So that's the use case. I guess what I want is to get a slice to the available data. Would that be possible? Like, I understand that it has bright stuff. And I get that because of the wrapping, if you are like over the edge, then you can't have a slice over the edge. But if we could get a slice, my point is that, like, if you try to write too much, then it tells you that it's full. And then I'm in a situation where I have this like dangling data that I don't know what the fuck to do with. So what I was hoping is I pluck a slice from it that I can write to. I give it to the syscall. The syscall writes there whatever it can. And then on a new loop, I see how much free space I have again. And then I plop that into the syscall. Starting at self.mask, start on mask with a specified length. I'm curious why this is not part of the interface. Like, I guess it's like the usage pattern that I'm thinking is not expected. Is there any pitfall to what I'm trying to do? And that's why this thing doesn't seem to want to lend itself to that way of being used? Huh. Usage examples? Oh, fuck, I don't see any. Oh, what's missing? Right. Len returns the length of data available for reading. So what the slice at does, returns a slice for the region of the ring buffer starting at soft-mask and masked with the specified length. What if I give you a length that is too big? Okay, it automatically selects either what I gave it to, what I asked, or what it's available. Okay. Oh, it gives me 2 slices? Oh, I see. Copy to. Copy data from self into dest. I think we're starting to see the picture coming together. Okay. So I'll keep my own buffer in here. That's fine. And then let's create the ring buffer. Capacity.
Oh, okay. Finally figured out. I got all my configuration stuff done for protobuf LS. Now to actually run some code.
Oh, this guy needs to be That's fine. We can make it. Okay, we set samples. So we keep reading. Start unmasked. Does it not keep track of it being read? It does, right? So there would be dot read index. Okay. So samples dot read index length. Length. Oh, that's a good question. Length. Do you have like available, like free? Len returns the length of data available for reading. God damn it, dude. I want the available data for writing.
Capacity?
Wait, does it? Where is it?
Capacity would probably be.
Oh, you mean the name? Yeah, except there isn't one.
I think you'll have to calculate it.
I think it's one of these guys.
Length of the. Oh, yeah.
I guess it's write index. It's mask of write index. I think it's mask of write index, maybe. Or mask 2. God damn it. This is like the things that it's Galaxy Brain stuff that people that do audio stuff all day know. And I don't. Not like that, but let's go with mask 2. I don't know. It feels promising.
Oh, I think you'll want mask maybe if it's implemented the way I think it is. Go to the source file. Twice the length of the backing slice.
Doesn't seem like right to you. Okay.
Yeah.
Then why do they have that?
If it's implemented the way that I think it is, then they have like the double buffer, and then you always have like instead of having like a single buffer and then having to go to the beginning and write, if if you double buffer it, you can just move your window,
Then would
and you
it,
have contiguous memory of.
okay, then wouldn't you want to do this as returns half the length of half the bucking slice?
Twice or half.
I don't know.
I don't know. It depends on how they like the semantics. You love reading standard with source though. We could understand this by just
I bet you that the difference between these two implementations is that one is multiplying by 2, the other one is not.
yeah, literally. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that we need to understand the logic.
The source code's there. Well, we need to go to the source, like the full source, to understand how it's.
I think we should
Just go to definition.
we should YOLO it, and the stack trace will guide us towards the solution.
Go to definition.
But I mean, you saw the definition. It's
No, I didn't. Go to the what makes up the.
There you go.
No, go to the top. Where's the data, read index, and write index?
Yeah, that's what you have.
Okay, and init allocator, you put in the capacity that you want, and then you allocate exactly that capacity.
Yeah, I'm also surprised that this one's. Why is this implicitly working off of the heap? That's another thing that I don't understand. Although technically you could bypass init and do it yourself, and it would be equally easy.
Yeah, okay, never mind. I think this is then. Oh, it's modulo because.
What was it? Copy data? Oh, I already forgot. Copy 2.
Oh yeah, I think you're gonna have to do.
Oh fuck! Wait! This is copying.
Modulo.
Oh no! This is copying from the slice to a destination. God damn it, dude! I want the opposite.
Yeah, wait. Memcopy. Yeah, no, that's not what we want.
Copy data from self into desk. No, I want the opposite. I want to copy. I guess I'll do it myself then. So.
Okay, so you want the full. How much space is left for writing?
Yeah. Okay. So wait. So cap should tell me how much we have.
Yeah. And then you need to do a diff between the write and read index.
Then we read from buff from 0 up to cap. Then that tells us how much we received. Then we make a slice, I think, and then we do slice dot first. Should we do memcopy? No, we can do write. I think. Wait. We can do write. Actually, we don't need slice. We just need how much is available, and then we can do samples dot write slice. Write bytes into the ring buffer. Returns error.full. We should, in theory, never hit error.full because we are sizing this to be the right size. Mm-hmm. So we should be able to do proof buff 0 to received. Catch unreachable. And that's it. And then here we can say if cap is 0, then we std.
Wait, why would cap be 0? I thought cap was constant.
No, cap is not a constant. Cap changes as we write to it. Cap is a bad name. Cap is not capacity. Cap is like a free space.
Free space, okay. Yeah, you gotta do. Yeah, because the problem is like your write could be less than your read index. And you could do modulo, but also you could do a comparison.
What do you mean?
So like you got chunk of memory, and then I imagine read stays behind, and as you write index will increase, right? Mm-hmm. But what happens if read index moves? So you gotta do a diff between the two.
Oh god!
But you have to be careful about where it is, And you can use the mask.
Yeah, you're right. Why is this? Why is this not giving it to me? God fucking damn it!
What I would do? Oh wait.
Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah.
Mask 2
Right index
plus data length
equals read index.
Yeah.
So it's like it's this minus read index available space.
Yeah. I mean,
right?
Honestly, if you wanted to make more efficient code, you'd probably just do a comparison. Because if you know if they're inverted, if write is less than read index.
Yeah.
And then
that's a good point. Yeah. I still need to know how much available space I have, though.
There's like 2
How
cases,
do I do that?
Right? So, there's like 2 cases.
Okay, so let's do this. If
const I don't know, cap is equal to, and then if we'll do a ternary.
Wait, no, we don't need to do that. We can okay, for the sleeping purpose, we can do samples dot read index equals samples dot write index. Although, why is it not doing this for is full then though? Why is full is not? Wait, what the fuck are we doing? Okay, listen.
It is full
samples. No, is full. Like that. That's at least one piece of functionality that we actually do have.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that what you were doing is like that's checking if it's empty. So you'd have full cap.
But it's the same thing, right? So in any case, except that is full is not giving us the actual number, it's just giving us a Boolean. Mm-hmm. So now we need the actual number because we need to know how much we should be able to write in.
I need to draw.
So we sleep for 100 milliseconds and then we continue. Because we need to check again. Mm-hmm. So let's busy loop like a boss. Why is this not a thing? What is going on? NS?
Okay, how are you? Who's writing to the ring buffer?
This thread.
Okay,
who's reading from this buffer? This thread as well.
Is the ring buffer
NS per?
The ring buffer is not thread safe.
It's the same thread. The audio stuff works off of a callback that gets. It's like.
But how is it entering that
signals? Like you start the audio stuff, and the audio stuff calls the callback on a timer, and it's gone through signals.
But it's still another thread calling that, right? Or
no, it's
preempted.
I guess.
Okay. I don't like it.
Hello, Rocker Rager. Why don't we have this? God damn it. Why don't we have NS per MS? What is going on? What if I want to sleep 100 milliseconds? Wait, I was doing that earlier. Why does it not work anymore?
Time. You're using math.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Oh, one sec. I gotta plug in my laptop here.
Mm-hmm. So available space. We're fucking up the math. Of course we are. I guess it's the distance between... Is it like write minus read? But modulo?
So it's different, like, is full versus how much space we got left, or... No, 2 things. I don't think it's built into the API.
You know who knows? I think ChatGPT knows. There's no way it's going to give us wrong information.
That one, yeah, it should give you good info.
So, I have a...
But I mean, like, also we can...
Oh, wait, you want to plug your stuff?
Huh? Yeah, I need to plug myself in. You do that? I'm getting a notepad.
Oh, no. The power outlet is, like, upside down.
Yeah.
Wait, can you accept just a USB-C a USB-C charging thing? Yeah, I can give you one.
Oh yeah.
Easy. I could have thought about this earlier. Sorry.
Oh, no worries. Yeah. I mean,
Okay. Enjoy the noise, people. Sorry.
we're charging.
Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna give also to ChatGPT like the pro treatment. I'm gonna give to it the source code source. I have a ring buffer with this interface. Can you tell me how to get from it the number of available bytes to write in the ring buffer? So the total capacity is given by self-data len, and the length of the data currently in the buffer is returned by the len method. I don't think this is doing a good job.
No. Did you ask questions about the source code?
I gave it the source code.
Okay, well that's a problem. I would
And it went
describe it
insane.
as a circular buffer with a capacity read and write index. It will probably give you, rather than please tell me, or please examine the SIG code you don't know how to read.
Oh man. Oh, I guess you know what the problem is, that how do you distinguish between is full and is empty? Now that I think about it, like if you just look at the two
If
indices
they're
being
the same, it's empty.
and if it's full,
They're one off, but you have to do modulo.
okay.
Yeah. But if you get the total capacity left,
Okay,
then
so
you
this
just
thing is
compare it.
useless. Let's give it a thumbs up. Good job, ChatGPT. I just want to be supportive. It's not like I want to sabotage the OpenAI. I just think it tries.
Yeah. Try again and do what I said and describe that it's a ring buffer with static capacity.
I think we got to the point where we can figure out ourselves, even if we're being lazy. So you said that it's off by 1, right? Being full. So you take how much you've written, you modulo it. You take how much you've read, you modulo it, and then you subtract. Read is always going to be behind write, and that's it. Operation not supported, invalid socket ID. Oh, I think that's because that connection errored out. I think the thread is dead now, though. Yeah, so nothing is happening. Operation not supported path parameters. Okay, so let's make the server not freak out when we disconnect. So play music.
I think this is it.
While through, try to accept close.
Yeah, here. Entries left is equal to this. Capacity minus these two. Otherwise,
one minus the other.
Yeah, one minus the other minus one. I'm pretty sure.
Well, we do have the other one. So for capacity, okay, does this formula look right to you?
The capacity being the actual capacity.
Available space.
Yeah.
Does that look right to you?
No.
No.
I don't know.
So mask is doing the modulo stuff. So I look at the right index. The right index, by the way, never resets.
Modulus will be fine, I think. It won't change because they're both within.
No, I don't think so. Or
is it the other way around?
I think that in this implementation, the right index kind of fakes being an endless thing. So it keeps going forward.
Oh.
I think. So you modulate to get back to a proper index within the actual buffer. Read does the same. And I subtract them to see the available space.
If that's the case, I assumed it would wrap the indexes. Check the append. What's the append code look like? Right, assume capacity.
Yeah, no, you're right. It masks it.
Okay.
But it does the double. It does the mask two thing.
Okay, so it masks at double the.
Which makes sense because. Yeah.
What about read slice?
So it means that it goes from 0 to twice the length.
Okay.
What about, read?
What about read? Does it do mask 1 or mask 2? Read assume length, mask 2. Okay, cool. Then I think you can always do write minus read to get the difference.
Okay, I'll trust you.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, no, you know what?
I think if you...
We do mask of write minus read.
No, because they're always getting masked, so they're always...
No, but they're getting masked too. They're not getting masked.
Yeah, but it's still a mask. It's just on a different size. Fuck
it. Let's go for it.
Yeah.
Okay, what was I saying? Right, that the server is pooping itself whenever we disconnect, and that's a bad property to have, so let's make it a little bit more resilient. Let's call this something else. Let's call this SRT thread, and then let's move this to play music, true play music. Music client catch continue. Okay, so now the server shouldn't freak out whenever we disconnect. Okay. Oh, sunset, and then we died. Available space 0 bytes. Awesome.
Sweet.
Receive error. Operation unsupported. Bad parameters. Right. Because we gave it bad. We gave it an empty buffer, so it's right. It can't complain.
You know what you could do? So the circular buffer nonsense, you could just make a static array list.
And I keep appending to it forever.
Oh, no. You just when you read, you delete and move everything over.
I see.
That's surefire.
No, well, I can't. I can't because I might get interrupted mid-operation to
Also,
move some samples
quick question:
to the
when you
device.
pass data to, because this ring buffer implementation is okay. If you are you always giving it a slice of data? You need contiguous memory?
No. It gives me some memory, and I copy into it in whichever way I want.
Oh, I see. So you're doing that part.
Yep.
Now, the other way of doing it is you remember what I was talking about, like the double buffering. That's another way to do a ring buffer. And so you have double the memory, and you whenever you append to it, you're writing twice. So you write twice, but what happens is you get to have like a window that goes across, and you always just kind of like, but you get contiguous memory, so it might be easier for your copying, especially if things are streaming in one at a time.
I think we just need to stop sucking and get this goddamn number right.
I mean, I gave you something that works.
I am kind of disappointed that there's people in chat who know this stuff really well, necessarily. Like people like Stewie, who are, I don't know, just busy watching other stuff or doing other things and not helping out. Or they're having a good laugh at our expense. That also might be the case.
That's definitely what's happening.
I feel like isFull hides the answer to our questions. Write index plus data len. Oh, wait a second. Returns the length of the data available for reading. I feel like this, look, Matt, this code here is probably very close to what we need to do to figure out how much data is available for writing.
Returns the length. Wait, available for reading. Yeah, you just do capacity minus length. Actually, yeah. Because the rest of it will be okay for reading.
Capacity minus length.
Yeah, or minus this length. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but this is the formula that calculates this length. Oh wait, you're saying you're saying for writing it's capacity minus len.
It's the other elements that are opened for writing, right?
That's actually fucking true. Yeah.
But also go back, look at how they calculate that.
Wait, let me so const is samples. So the actual len
capacity.
Samples.path.len.
Yes.
You said minus. God damn it.
Yeah.
It was so simple. Or not. There's no buffering ring buffer.
We gotta go. What's the member? What are they called again?
Data.
Data. Okay.
There we go.
There we go. Sweet.
Okay. So, whoops, there was no need to do that. Okay, so we're sending the data over, and now we just need to wire in the music stuff. I think we can cheat. This is not great. This is wrong, but it's not gonna cause a bug right away, so we can get away with doing it. So then now we have only to set up the code work, so the data transfer. Okay, we're getting a bunch of frames, and we want to send over this stuff. Okay, so we want to look at the available data. Read assume length, read. Read the first bytes written to the ring buffer into dest. Returns read length invalid if length is greater than ring or dest length. Uses memcopy. Who are you gonna call first when this feature is complete? I have no idea. Well, there's King in chat always waiting for me.
Yeah.
Read last. Reads last length bytes written to the ring buffer. Okay, so there's like a read that skips even. I guess in our case, we read first. I wonder, like, I feel like there's, in this code, there's clearly a lack of elasticity in case that you're falling behind or what, but whatever. Read assume length. Read first. Written to the ring buffer into dest. That moves the cursor, right? Yeah, it does. Okay. Oh, where am I going? For 0 frame count, we want to read, I guess, 4 bytes from the original thing. Equals, I guess we can bitcast. Is this a try thing? It's a try thing, yeah. No, okay, so bytes. Bytes are try samples.read, read slice. Read first. If the length greater than ring or dest length uses memcopy, okay. Length view size. I'm not sure I understand what's going on here, but okay. So we read first 4 into bytes. We turn it into a value by bit casting bytes. Oh, no, you know what? Maybe we 0 these. Then we try to write in there. Then we bitcast bytes to F32. And that's kind of it. And then we write this on both channels. And we don't care about that bookkeeping anymore. Expected type C int found. Error full read length invalid. Who is expecting C int? Oh, right. We can't error route this way. Catch, I have no idea. Catch unreachable. Okay, Matt, are you ready to have your ears blasted by me making mistakes?
Oh God.
Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Oh,
Oh no.
that was could have been worse, I guess. Okay, server is still fine, so that wasn't it. I have no clue
Read
what
length
happened.
invalid.
Oh, where do you see this?
Right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
read length invalid. Son of a bitch. Okay. Oh, you know what? I guess we catch nothing. Oh, I guess, okay, I understand what's going on. What's going on is we're trying to read, but then we don't have 4 bytes to read. So what do? I guess we leave them at 0, and I guess 0 is silence. I'm hoping the 0 is silence, and so nothing gets written there. Panic, unexpected error. Stream or else. Oh, this is trying to stop the stream, but yeah, we don't actually care about that. Okay, that's another problem. Let me pause the music. I think we heard something. No, we did not. I don't think we're transferring as we expect. Also, we're not saying song sent. Uh-oh. Is the server bored more than I expected?
I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't say song sent. So I guess the server is not surviving, clients disconnecting as well as I was hoping. Song sent, and it caused us to crash. Unclear how, though. Okay, let's see, server. I bet you that this can be omitted, and we're gonna be happy. So now this crashed. Let me see if I can now have the server actually properly set up on the connection second time. No, I can't. We are crashing right away though, so it does seem that we're, you know what, we need more logging. Available space. Oh, I received. Oh wait, we never survived this? The fuck? Audio broken and stream lagging. Oh no.
Oh. Oh, maybe we're fucking with
Wait, why is it OBS though being like this?
We back?
Not exactly. I don't know how to unfuck OBS though. Why is Windows like this?